hindi nagkakalayo itong field goal percentage nila. In fact, ang Negros nag-32% pa sa 3-point field goals. Sa free throws, 10 out of 18, 32 out of 47. Pampanga go to the free throw line more often. To highlight it, because natalo pa rin ang Negros despite the fact na magkadikit yung field goals. Alam mo bakit, Miko? Dahil naman Periods was limited to just 9 points on 4 out of 14 field goal shooting. And Pampanga simply had a lot of men to go to. Ang dami sila, 4 ang nakascore in double figures. In fact, 2 of the players have scored double-double. Si Ato Morano finishing with 26 points, 10 rebounds, at saka si Long David 15 points and 10 boards. So ito yung hina-highlight natin, yung kakayahan ng Pampanga to get everybody involved in the scoring.
And they limited John Periods, 4 of 14 shooting only 9 points. That's as far as the defense was concerned. Pero yung opensa nga, as we look at this graphic and spreading the wealth, hindi lang si Bong Alvarez, hindi lang si Ato Morano ang gumagawa para sa mga kabalin.
Kita mo naman yung averages nitong dalawang manlalaro ng Pampanga, 23 rebounds. Estang Ballesteros, 20 points, 4 rebounds. Nakakapagtaka si Ato Morano, nakakuha ng 10 rebounds. Paul Alvarez, one of the finer seasons that he has, 19.7 rebounds. Long David, 14 points, 9 rebounds. Si Junel Menjola at the guard position, 13 points, 4 rebounds. So, admittedly, Pampanga with that kind of a lineup and spreading that wealth, ay dami nilang nakikreate ng mismatches because of the fact na matatangkad sila ngayon maglaro ng kanilang mga games.
Ngayon, ang ating katanungan kasamang Danit, mga kaibigan. Kasama natin yung kasamang Alex Santos. Alex, ito bang spreading the wealth, getting everyone involved, ito ba ay sadya, sadya na ginagawa ni Coach Bonnie Garcia?
Well, Miko, speaking of spreading the wealth, actually Miko and Danny, sabi nga ni Coach Bonnie, it's not a formula but sheer talent on the part of the Dragons players, and according sa kanya, he's just lucky that he has this pool of talents na madaling kumuha ng puntos, and 10 rito. By the way, Miko and Danny, 10 rito, mala-adding machine ang ginagawa dito sa kanilang kupunan. He further explained this kind of development na all of his players are madaling maka-attract ng double teaming. Kaya posible talaga magkakaroon talaga ng mga malilibre dito sa isa sa mga players nila. And lastly, believe me or not, Miko and Danny, the Dragons are now concentrating sa kanilang bagong slogan ngayon, which is winning on the road. Sabi nga ni Coach Bonnie Garcia, masarap manalo dito kapag on the road dito sa NBA. Punta natin si Bobby para sa kanyang report, Negros Slashers.
Maraming salamat, Alex, for the Negros Slashers. Jonadel Cardel po, hindi makakalaro. Medyo mabagal ang pag-recover ng kanyang knee injury. And in this place, kailangan mag-step up itong si Ruben De La Rosa and Judge Primero. Kailangan nilang magpasiglab ngayon for the Negros Slashers. At ngayon sa lineup nga, ang dalawang De La Rosa brothers, Cuellar and Serios and Batog sa starting lineup. And Miko and Danny, itong yung starting lineup na itong pambulaga nila. And when last time they used this lineup, naiwanan nila sa first quarter itong Laguna Lakers. One more thing, Dennis Madrid will play today. Meron siyang go signal last week, but he will play today. Last week, may coach's decision na huwag siyang ipalaro. Miko and Danny, back to you.
Yun po ang ating mga kaibigan, mga kasamahan sa sidelines, Alex Santos and Bobby Yan. Now, of course, the Pampanga players being introduced. Ito po yung rematch nung National Championship Series noong 1998. And whenever Pampanga is in town, the Bacolod Noons come in full force to cheer on their Negros Slashers. They never forget, they never forget.
But now they'll be facing each other with different lineups, Miko.
Very much, yes.
Sigurado nagpalakas na ang dalawang kupunan.
Let's go over to Ken Cruz. Let's meet the starting lineup of the Negros Slashers. Head coach Jun Noel of the Negros Slashers, head coach Bonnie Garcia of the Pampanga Dragons alongside assistant coach Romy Lopez. This game will be officiated by John Manyosca, Pat Padilla, and Frongi Aldaba. Those are your starting lineups. Very familiar faces, pero yun na nga, De La Rosa brothers.
Looks like itong Negros, every time we start off with the De La Rosa brothers, quick start. Kaya makikita natin adjustments na gagawin ng Pampanga Dragons.
Samantala para sa Pampanga, ang Veteran 5 will start the game for the Kabalen. Simula na po ang ating ball game. This is the first of a doubleheader ngayong Sabado. And the game starts on a turnover. A bad pass from Ato Morano. last time around, ginawa ng defense ng Pampanga talagang pinigil si John Ferriols. Only 9 points. Pero nakawala naman to sa against Laguna, exploding for 41.
Kita mo naman yung nilaro ni John Perez doon. Nilaro niya 2 possessions, 4 and 5. And that's the reason why the focus of attention will be on John Perez.
And now we see the results of that experiment to have the De La Rosa brothers in the lineup. What does it do to the offense?
Well, una-una, mas mabilis ang lema ng laro ng Negros Slashers. I covered their game last week at pinakita nga ng De La Rosa brothers na they can really work well as a team, no? Kahit na nasa pareho silang koponan.
Now, because of this short lineup of Negros, people like Leo Bato will have to deal with bigger players like Long David. Unang illegal defense violation tinawag dito sa Negros. First violation lang po yan. Silent inbounds for the Dragons.
Pero itong Pampanga starting off with Long David and Gabby Cui at the same time. So they're trying to use a much taller lineup. And this is going to be a great match. Itong si Ruben versus si Bong.
Alvarez hanging in the air. Wala po yung pabandang tira niya. 2-0 ang ating score. Lamang ng 2 puntos ang Negros Slashers. De La Rosa in the straight lane turnaround. It does not trickle in. Ato Morano this year has been handling the ball for the Dragons. De Guzman with a jumper, too strong. Agawan para sa rebound, nanalo si John Ferriols.
Yan ang magiging trabaho ni John Perrios ngayong hapon na ito. And we are not saying na hindi kaya ni John Perrios yan. Remember, he played 41, almost 43 minutes.
So all 4 points of Negros galing sa De La Rosa brothers, mga kaibigan. 4-0, 4-point lead for the home team. We're about to reach a 10-minute mark of the first quarter.
Well, we have yet to see Ato Morano explode, but he's trying to set the tempo of their offense. Pinapayagan niya ito si Bong Alvarez to execute on his own. Another illegal defense violation will be called. Leo Batog must be able to extend out to Long David.
So yun yung problema ng defensive alignment ng Negros.
Kasi ang nangyayari ngayon para sa Negros is that talagang inaabangan nila yung Paul Alvarez show. Remember, we mentioned at the top of our coverage na itong si Bong Alvarez has been averaging 19 points. He is beginning to show us the old Bong Alvarez.
Old Mr. Excitement.
Yes.
Now, nakakadalawang illegal defense na po ang Negros kung kaya't si Ato Morano ay nasa 15-foot line for a technical free throw.
Kita mo, 2 illegal defense violations called. A technical free throw taken by Ato Morano. And ilang minuto pa lang nakakalipas.
Wala pang 2 minutes na nakakalipas. Jonathan Carder hindi po makakapaglaro ngayong hapon. So far for the season, Cardel is averaging 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. That will be missed by the Negros offense. Here's Bong Alvarez contra De La Rosa. A quick first step and a nice move, but a miss. He gets his own miss. He's being bothered by 2 Negros defenders, and there's a push. And it could be against Ruben De La Rosa.
That's going to be the first personal foul of Ruben De La Rosa.
Actually, it's on Welar. Foul number 1 on Maui Welar. Team foul number 1 for Negros.
You know, the difficult part here is that ito si Bong Alvarez, binibigyan agad ng isolation play laban dito kay Ruben De La Rosa. They're trying to spread out their offense to be able for Bong to operate inside.
And Guzman, in the left corner pocket. Kick out to Morano for the 3. Bang!
Ito na nakakatakot, Nico. Nag-uumpisa si Ato Morano na mainit. A 3-point shot for Ato Morano.
Morano is averaging 20 points per ball game this year. So tabla na po tayo at 4. Ito po si John Ferriols. Hoping to break the tie. Finger roll niya, wala. Put back is good. And De La Rosa now with 4 points in the game.
That's going to be a very big problem for the Pampanga Dragons of this game with a very tall lineup, and yet pati si Ruben De La Rosa nakakuha ng offensive rebound. There must be something wrong in their boxing out schemes.
Ato Morano, the quick trigger. Ferriols now with his second rebound of the game. Here's Ruben. Banging! And hitting the basket. May kasama pang foul mula kay Ato Morano.
And talk about the spark plug. Ruben De La Rosa hitting the basket. 6 points for him now. A chance for a 3-point play.
First foul on Ato Morano. Aggressive move mula kay Ruben. And so far, the gambit of Coach Jun Noel to plug in Ruben De La Rosa in the lineup is paying off.
You know, he is definitely a part of the rotation of the Negros Slashers because yung type naman ng laro ng Negros yung run and gun. And every time you have an open court type of a game, itong si De La Rosa, kayang-kaya niya yan dahil malakas tumalon na ito.
If I'm not mistaken, hindi pa nakamintis itong si Ruben De La Rosa from the field. He now has 7 points. Now, Long David would like to answer back. He is blocked by John Ferriol. And pushing foul on Long David.
Well, actually, it's an offensive foul called against Long David because he warded off on his defensive man.
The call was made by referee Pat Vanilla. So let's check that. It's an offensive foul on Long David.
You know, Miko, you were talking about itong si Ruben De La Rosa. Mataas ang field goal percentage ito because he seldom takes the outside shot. He leaves it up to his brother Romy. Ang gusto niya yung inside operation.
He does the dirty work inside. John Ferriol for a nice move. The great spin and the stretch. First 2 points para kay Ferriols. Negros up by 7 points, 11-4. 8:26 to go in the first. De Guzman for 3. That's short. Velar will get the long rebound. Velar to Ferriols. Ferriols turnaround. Oh, this is typical Negros basketball.
Yes.
A very quick start. Getting the fans in the game, and what can I say? Sadyagid ang hampang diri sa Bacolod. Masaya ang basketball dito sa City of Smiles. Timeout po ang Pampanga Dragons in a 30-second timeout. They are down by 9 points. Pakinggan natin ang tinig ni Head Coach Bonnie Garcia.
Listen. Hey, listen. Ganun ang gusto nila mangyari. Tumira tayo sa labas. Makakuha ng Gabi, listen. Pagtira natin sa labas, net miss tayo, tatakbo sila. And then strength nila, di ba, they're running gun. So, anong gagawin natin, guys? Meron na silang isang illegal defense, eh. Nakukuha natin sa piece, set up natin. Pag dinobo naman si Bong, may spot up siya to, spot up ka. Ha? Pare, second shot, huwag natin bigyan. Ruben, nakakadalawa na si Ruben. Perios, guys, tulak mo, Gabi, tulak mo. Ha? Come on, let's go. Kaya natin yan, let's go, let's go.
Well, alam mo, mga kaibigan, I just found out this St. Lasal, no? This facility, it's a no-smoking campus, but as we look at this FedEx, we live to deliver fast break. The Negros offense is smoking. Mainit na mainit. They're on a 9-0 run.
And that's the reason why itong si Coach Bonnie Garcia had to call a timeout. Just to remind his players, no second chance points, and the only way that we can stop them is to go to our half-court set, try to force them to be called for an illegal defense. But more importantly, nahihirapan tayo kasi una-una tumatakbo sila.
Bong Alvarez. Maganda yung shake and bake ni Bong. He went flying in the air. Was hijacked apparently by Ruben De La Rosa. The foul is on Ruben De La Rosa, his first. Bong Alvarez will go to the line for 2 free throws. Let's check what's happening sa bench ng Pampanga. Kasamang Alex, medyo naiwanan kaagad itong mga kabalin.
Yes, totoo yan, Miko. But dito kay Coach Bonnie Garcia, hindi naman sila nagugulat dito sa game ng Negros Slashers na run and gun type of offense. But ang problema lamang nila, nabanggit na ni Coach Bonnie, yung boxing out na natin dito sa mga kalaban natin. Ang problema kasi nakakuha sila kagad ng mga second chance points itong Negros Slashers. Ang problema nito, kulang pa talaga sila ng malalaki. Like Melvin Taginas is not playing today. Dahil nagkaroon nito ng coughing for 5 days na at kailangan ito magpahinga. Malamang hindi siguro nito makakalaro for Cebu game. Miko, Danny, back to you.
Thank you very much, Alex. Magandang punto yung sinabi mo as Velar goes to Romy. Not to give it up kasi matatawagan siya ng traveling. Ito pa si Estong Ballesteros. Bagong pasok sa laro. Almost hit the layup. He got a foul. He will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Well, Pampanga needs a spark plug. And that's the reason why itong si Coach Bonnie Garcia pinasok pa si Estong Ballesteros. Normally, Estong would come in sa mga second, third, yung finishing kick ng Pampanga. But this time around, nakita ni Coach Bonnie that I've got to bring in Estong Ballesteros because I have been failing miserably in producing the points that they need.
Ballesteros hitting the first free throw. Ano maging nga ni Alex, medyo natatalo ang Pampanga sa Battle of the Boards considering na mas malaki ang lineup nila.
Oo, at malaking problema yan para kay Coach Bonnie Garcia because you don't want to go up against a team that is in good spirits. Mataas ang kanilang kumpiyansa, hindi lang yun, nagtutulong-tulungan.
Estong goes 2 for 2 and the Pampanga break. Well, The Negros Slashers get the ball back. Welar zigzagging. Dipsidu. Wala po. Welar was trying to save it, but ball will go out in favor of the Dragons. Fabian, let's get a report from the Negros bench.
Yes, Miko and Danny, alam natin Pampanga players can score in double figures. 5 dito are hot scorers. Ang kinakatakutan lang nila si Ato Morano. They will apply the B-Boy Simon rule na yung tao niya to, na itong si Welar, ay hindi tutulong sa double team. Kanina tumulong siya, nakatres si Morano, kaya nung timeout, pinagalitan siya ng coaching staff. Guys,
Bobby will look at his fast break for Negros. It is foiled. The ball will stay with the Slashers.
And you could just see the intensity written on the faces of the Negros Slashers on the defensive end because it was a steal by Ruben De La Rosa. Although nawala yung bola sa baseline, the ball will stay with the Pampanga Dragons. Miko, talk about getting the crowd involved. We're only in the first quarter. Only 4 minutes have gone by. And yung crowd nandun na agad sa likuran ng kanilang kupunan. That's gonna be a very difficult thing to do.
Welar, button from 15 feet. Rebound by Gabby Cruz. Strip job by Maui Welar. You never put the ball down for as long as Welar is in the vicinity. You never
Yes.
do that.
Nakita ko nga si Ato Morano, sinasabihan ng kanyang kakampi na si Gabby Cuy, huwag mo ibababa yung bola, but more importantly, hawakan mo ng mahigpit yung bola dahil ito si Maui Welar. Pagka binaba mo yan, sigurado it's going to be a swipe.
Dahil pa ni Maui ang mga snatcher sa kubang. 7:01 remaining sa first quarter. Ang ating score, 13-6. 7-point lead for Negros. Welar knocks in the first free throw. Maricuna of the Iloilo Megavox.
May laro sila bukas at of course si Rosan Prieto on his right. Si Rosan naman representing the Pampanga Dragons. Magkakaibigan ng mga team owners dito at there's a tip in, a follow-up by Ruben De La Rosa at nakakatakot na to. Sigurado si Coach Bonnie Garcia iniisip, sino bang kumukuha kay Ruben De La Rosa? Kailangan na natin mapagsabihan dahil hindi bumabacks out.
Esto kontra Romy De La Rosa. Good job again by Negros. 3-on-1 fast break. Welar to Ruben. Mga kaibigan, Ruben De La Rosa is averaging 9 points per ball game. Ngayon, nasa first quarter pa lamang tayo, meron na siyang 11 points.
Well, nakakatakot nga isipin pero totoo nga ang nangyayari dito sa Pampanga Dragons. They cannot seem to get their offense going kahit na hina-half court set nila. At may traveling violation laban dito kay Gabby Cuy. So another turnover by the Dragons. It looks like Pampanga, kahit na gusto nila na bagalan yung laro, hindi yun yung laro nila. They've got to go on a run and gun type of a game just to be able to answer up to the onslaught of the Negros Slashers.
Kailangan ng timeout ni Coach Bonnie Garcia. They are down by 12 big points. Magbabalik po kami.
You two hang out.
Being bothered by 3 Negros players but manages to get the putback. First 2 points para kay Long David. Turnover story. Right now, Negros with 3 turnovers. Pampanga with 7. Kahit na si the long run, wala po. Ito po si Junel Menjola. Hoping to spark the offense of the Dragons. Dato Morano, too long. Long David, drop step turnaround. No good. No Alvarez. Wala pa rin. But the Dragons get the ball and there's a loose ball foul.
One of the very few occasions na itong Pampanga nakuha ng offensive rebound sa foul called against Ruben De La Rosa is second.
Speaking of Ruben, siya po ang bida nitong ating FedEx fast break. Welar, no look pass to Ruben De La Rosa. FedEx, we live to deliver. Ruben now with 11 points in the game.
You know, if there's one good sign para dito sa Pampanga sa first quarter is the fact na at this point, nakakakuha sila ng offensive rebounds. Ang problema lang, execution of their offense. Now, they'd like Ato Morano to be able to play the 2 position with na yung guardia para naman makapag-spot up itong si Ato Morano.
Tapos si Estong, posting up Ega Ignacio. Missed by Estong, the rebound by Ruben. 12-point lead for Negros. Ignacio. Out to Ruben. At yan ang matagal ng sakit ni Ruben De La Rosa. Happy feet, no? He always is called for traveling. Alex, anong balita dyan sa bench ng Pampanga?
Yes, Miko, mukhang makakahabol ngayon ng Pampanga Dragons dahil alam ni Coach Bonnie Garcia na itong silent operator niya na si Jonel Mendiola ay meron siyang katangian na kaya niyang habulin ito. In the first place, kaya niyang maghanap ng mismatch. Napapansin natin na itong part si Dennis Madrid ay kanyang itong bumabantay sa kanya kaya makakahabol dito ang Pampanga. Miko, Danny, back to you.
Salamat kasamang Alex. Ako, Morano may tanga ng bola. Kanyang kupunan ay nahuhuli sa kasalukuyan at si Ismang Balestero. Fancy pass, Bong Alvarez. Nice ball movement ang Pampanga Dragons.
Oo, at I was just about to say na there's a very big sacrifice kung mag-isolate ka tapos magmintis ka because there's no rebounder on your end. Pero this time, they rotated the ball very well. Timing yung kanilang pag-cut towards the basket.
Negros up by 10. Egay Ignacio with a wild shot. Ugnatan with a putback. 4 points na para kay Reynel Hugnatan. Lamang ng Negros balik sa 12 puntos, 22-10. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first. Benjola out to a shot. He can hit the three. Kicks out to Apo Morano. Too strong. Benjola inside. Yan ang maganda kay Jonel Mendiola. He plays the point guard and off-guard position but he knows what to do when he is near the basket.
That's true. At para naman sa Pampanga, magandang kanilang naging rotation at nakakuha na sila ng second chance points. And that is what's keeping Pampanga into the game. Although they're down by 10 points at the moment.
With 3:21 to go in the first. Judge Primero. Strong move inside. Judge Primero. Nawala siya nung ating NBA 99 season but he is back with a vengeance. Let them see Judge averaging 4 points and 3 rebounds per ball game for Negros. Esto, long the bit with a layup plus a foul.
Well, ilang beses na ginagawa ng Pampanga yan because there is a double team coming from Ignacio every time pinopostahan ito si Dennis Madrid. But hindi pa naman nagpapakita si Jonel Mendiola ng kanyang galaw laban kay Dennis Madrid. It's just that Negros pushed the double teaming effort right away and that's the reason why alam na kagad ng Pampanga kung anong gagawin.
Foul was on Judge Primero, pang-una ni Judge. 15 foul on the slashers. Long David on the line for a bonus free throw. Hopefully to cut this Negros lead to single digits. Long David has 5 points in the game. With 3:01 remaining in the first, tatawag po ng timeout ang Negros Slashers. They're up by 9 points. Babalik po kami dito sa Bacolod City after this short break.
That's true, and talking about Johnny Del Cardiel who's not playing, he's averaging 19 points. Pero naman between Ruben De La Rosa at saka itong si Reynel Hugnatan, malapit na sa average si John Cardiel.
They left Morano wide open but he could not knock down the three. Fresh shot clock for the Dragons. Long David from the left side. Out to Ballesteros. Ballesteros with a strong move. Polo pass to Bong Alvarez off the glass, no goal. Long David again, wala pa rin. Ballesteros with the offensive rebound. Big five, no. Long David, who will get the ball? Evola John. At yan ay palakpakan yung mga tao dahil yung privilege arrow nakaturo sa panig ng kanilang kusunan and that is Negros. Ito yung isang yung dikit na dikit shot block. Kapit sa atin ng Bull Casil.
Parang minamalas itong Pampanga Dragons nanggigigil kasi sila. No? They've been getting good looks at the basket. At saka hindi lang yun, they've been getting a lot of offensive rebounds, getting to the latter part of the first quarter at hindi lang nakakapag-deliver hindi nakakapag-finish itong Pampanga.
They've been getting the offensive rebounds, no doubt about it. Less than 2 minutes to go. Negros up by 11, make that up by 13. Egay Ignacio hitting the baseline jumper. Si Egay po meron ng, yun ang kanyang unang 2 puntos para sa ating laro. Negros up by 13 big points. Time running out here in the first. Jonel Mendiola post up play. Jonel now with 4 points. Sumagot kagad ng Slashers. Romney for 3. That's a miss. 1 minute to go in the first. Morano trying to set up Mendiola down low against Madrid. Morano, Ballesteros. Nice pick. Ballesteros to Bong Alvarez. Bong Alvarez with a reversal block. Ball will go out. It will stay for the Dragons.
Now you're beginning to think whether there's a case of too much passing on the part of the Pampanga Dragons because Stone Ballesteros have a clear open lane towards the basket. Initial out-game drop pass dito kay Bong Alvarez. Every time you have Bong Alvarez dito sa ilalim, talagang mahihirapan sa mag-operate kasi malalaki ang kanyang kalaban. We just got a glimpse of Anton Gonzalez, yung team owner ng Pampanga Dragons.
Tulakan sa ilalim. Now, si Ruben ay nagre-reklamo. Referee Rongi Aldaba claiming namulang si Ruben. Ito yung nangyari kanina. Bong Alvarez foiled by the defense. Isang Volcasil digit na digit shot block po yun. Back to live action. 41.4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Yun nga, no, tinawagan nga ng foul si Ruben De La Rosa. Kanyang pangatlo. Bad news yan. Para kay Coach Jun Noel. Ruben De La Rosa playing well so far. Fast break points, Negros outrunning Pampanga 12-2. Even sa steals, the mga Negros 4-3. From the vid, knocking down the front end of a 1-and-1. Long David averaging 14 points and 9 rebounds per ball game. It's 2 for 2. And the Slashers lead down to 9 points.
Because the Negros Slashers now have put in si Aldrich Reyes to replace Dennis Madrid. So Negros has used their 3-guard rotation already to the hilt here in the first quarter. It's just expected na ma-sustain yung kanilang running game.
Rene Suba is also in the game for Pampanga, and the Pampanga press works. Turnover ng Negros.
Well, nagulat nga itong Negros sa pagpapress ng Pampanga at ito si Aldrich Reyes, kailangan niya maintindihan na every time binababa niya yung bola, he has to have his vision set forward. Kailangan malaman niya kung anong nangyayari. Hindi lang yun. Kailangan alam niya, Miko, na meron siyang katabi, nakakampi para maipasa yung bola.
Assistant coach Rolly Buenaflor is contesting the over and back call. But the call will stay, and Pampanga will have the ball with 34.8 seconds remaining dito po sa first quarter. Suba, bagong pasok sa laro, will get to organize the offense for the Dragons. Bola na kay Esto from the right side. They clear out for Esto. He will go baseline. Iniwanan ng depensa. The rebound to Val Domingo, but he is blocked. Ruben has the ball. They have 12 seconds to come up with a shot here in the first. Ruben inside, smothered by Val Domingo. Judge Primero stretching and scoring. 1 second to go in the quarter. And that will end the first 12 minutes of action here in Bacolod. Ang ating score, 30-19, 11-point lead for the Slashers. They had a quick start. Let's see if they can sustain that in the second quarter, which will come your way after these messages. Ng ating second quarter. Hugnatan, kick out to Aldrich Reyes. Reyes will go in the middle, and he is blocked by Val Domingo. I must say, the improvement sa laro ni Val Domingo has been outstanding ever since he was acquired from the Laguna Lakers. Numbers, Danny?
Miko, how can you spread the wealth for Pampanga, who scored 19 points in the first quarter? If they've shot only 23%, that's 6 out of 26.
Reynel Hugnatan now with 8 points in the game, and nasa second quarter pa lamang tayo. 13-point lead for the Slashers, and let's get this update from Alex Santos.
Yes, Miko. Well, sad news for the Pampanga Dragons because their shooters, itong mga shooters niya from the likes of Estong and Atom Morano are hesitant, and you can feel na mukhang hindi nila kabisado itong ang range sila dito sa Lasal. From what I've gathered na binigay sa akin ng mga information dito sa kanilang bench, hindi sila nakapag-practice dito sa Lasal, and it's a big problem para sa kanila dito dahil kahit na dumating sila dito nung Friday, hindi sila nakapag-practice dito. But Coach Bonnie will only say, try and try hanggat makuha natin yung range natin. But sabi nga ni Romy Lopez, huwag tayong sumabay sa bara-bara ng laro ng Negros. Let's dictate the tempo. Miko, Danny, back to you.
Strong words mula kay coach sa coaching staff ng Pampanga. Now, they might think that bara-bara itong laro ng Negros, but that bara-bara style of play, which I think many fans here would rather call run and gun, is paying dividends for them.
That's true. And did you know that the run and gun type of a ball game has netted Negros 30 points in the first quarter on 61% shooting, 14 out of 23. This is very high, and Negros has been getting their points off layups. So sa kanilang fast break points will favor Negros, 12 against 2. Turnover points, Miko, 11 against 5, and that's the reason why Negros is on top by 13.
John Farios in the paint, the spin, and the basket. Para sa 1998 MVP. Farios now with 6 points in the game.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, kung gagawin nga ng Pampanga na they're trying to create mismatches, there's a mismatch there down low para sa Negros. John Farios laban dito kay Val Domingo.
Slashers up by 15 points in the first half. Janel Menjola will get the pick from the Guzman. Two-man game will not materialize. Menjola with a fadeaway. Mahirap na tira. Ang rebound na punta kay Ruben De La Rosa. 7 rebounds now para kay Ruben. Aldrich Reyes. They want to go to Farios against Val Domingo. Reyes now to Farios. 10 on the shot clock. Farios for the turnaround. Yun yung patented drop step turnaround one-hand shot ni John Farios. And Estong talking to Val. Anong mga sinasabi niya?
Well, I'm sure sinasabi niya kailangan mabubuhin itong si John Farios kasi tinutukuran lang ni John Farios itong si Val Domingo, and ito sigurado naman si spin move itong si John Farios, and John now can identify if the double team is coming on his left side, who's gonna move towards his right just to avoid the double teaming effort, and that's the reason why also may foul na nakamit itong si Val Domingo, sending John Farios to the free throw line. But I would like to say that it's a very big risk for Junel to keep Ruben De La Rosa on the floor. He started with 3 fouls. He has managed to score a total of 11 points on top of 7 rebounds already, Nico. So,
Sayang naman.
baka tumigil ang momentum ng Negros. But, siyempre, itong si Coach Jonuel, yung pakiramdam niya na he has to say, para lang madikdik ang kalaban.
He is a very instinctive coach.
Yes.
And his instincts tell him his gambit will pay off.
Why not? 36 to 19, a 17-point lead by the Negros Slashers. You talk about the inability of Pampanga to score from the outside, and it's happening to them right now.
Ballesteros, Alto Morano. Morano, Long David, baseline jumper. It goes in. 9 points para kay Long David. Still a big lead. A big 15-point lead for the Slashers. Double team on De La Rosa. Aldrich Reyes. John Farios, blocked from behind. Suba over to Morano. Dragons down by 15 with 9:44 to go in the first half. Long David way outside. We'll have to find a friend. Here's Morano for the three. Cannot drill it. And a foul in the backcourt against the Dragons. Foul on Ballesteros. Frustration foul mula kay Estong. Yun. Dikit na dikit shot block. Kapit sa atin ng Bull Castillo. Farios was blocked that time.
Well, bumabalik nga yung report ni Alex Santos wherein sinabi na hindi nakapag-practice dito ang Pampanga Dragons. But you can see that they're trying to adjust their shots. Katulad nilang Nato Morano, ang target niya is the back of the ring.
Natin with the miss. Ruben De La Rosa. Putbak niya wala. Farios falls to the floor. Ball is still alive. And the call is a jump. Ang possession arrow nakaturo sa panig ng Pampanga Dragons. But Ruben De La Rosa has been a bundle of energy para kay Coach Joel.
And a bundle of problems for Coach Bonnie Garcia dahil isa nang gagaling ba ang isang manlalaro who can grab 8 rebounds and we're only in the second quarter on top of 11 points. Naku, napakahirap yan. And kailangan ng palitan ito si Ruben De La Rosa. Pinalitan siya ng kapatid niya si Romy. Walang iwanan.
Tapped by Romy. Suba. Being guarded by Aldrich Reyes. We're about to hit the 9-minute mark of the second quarter. Long David with a hook shot. And Long has been having a good first half. 11 points para kay David.
At may offensive foul labang kay Judge Primero.
Committed in the backcourt. Third foul on Judge Primero.
Offensive foul number 1, Judge Primero.
Hugnatan will sit down, but Og will check in. A big hand for Hugnatan. At bakit naman hindi? He has 8 points and 2 rebounds to his name.
You might be seeing the re-entry of the starters for the Negros Slashers. Maganda naman ang naging performance ng second stringers. They'd like to get everybody involved. It's just that itong Pampanga so little by little that they're trying to find kung saan sila may advantage to score the points.
Gabby Cui for the Stone
13-point lead para sa Negros. Papasok po si Gabby Cui, papalitan si Ballesteros.
Well, wala pa rin talagang napapakita ito sa Estong Ballesteros, but Ballesteros is known to explode during the second half. It's just that he was forced to gain entry to the game because walang nakakapag-score.
Kasi
Dito sa
naiwanan.
Pampanga.
Naiwanan kagad ng Pampanga.
Pati itong si Bong Alvarez, who just committed a traveling violation, wala pang masyadong nagagawa. Only 2 points so far for Mr. Excitement.
Nothing exciting about the field goal story of the Dragons. 8 out of 30 compared to the 16 out of 29 of Negros.
Grabe nga. Itong pinapakita ng Negros, most of it coming off turnovers, and you've got a foul. The referees are calling it very tight. Suba will pick up his first personal foul.
13 foul on the Dragons here in the second quarter. 8:39 remaining in the first half. John Carriol against Long David. Carriol will be double teamed. The cut by Maui Velar. Last touch on the Dragons. Shot clock reads 17. Negros still up by 13 points. Aldrich Reyes off the glass.
Kinaliwapan ni Aldrich Reyes. Ang napakahirap nun. Parang pinosa niya yung tao niya. Yung inbound pass na doon din sa ilalim ng ring.
But Aldrich Reyes, siguro masyadong natuwa sa kanyang ginawa, committed a foul. Second team foul on Negros. First foul on Aldrich Reyes. 15-point lead for the Slashers. Bong Alvarez, isolated against Romy. Morano down low. Kabunggo si John Carriol. Velar to Batol. Batol to Aldrich.
Isa pa. Going to same spot para kay Aldrich Reyes. 4 points now, and again, the lead is back to 17. Pampanga tried to really post up ato Morano. I feel that kailangan nila pumunta kay Long David. May 11 points na si David.
Renes Suba with a quick three, wala. But Morano and the Dragons still have the ball. Here's Bong Alvarez, fake. Pass to Long David. David, Suba for three. Wala pa rin. Velar and the Slashers have the ball. 3-on-1 fast break. Velar to Batog.
Well, this is Slashers basketball, and again, this will force Coach Bonnie Garcia to call a timeout. The lead has ballooned to 19 points.
Magbabalik po kami dito sa Bacolod after this short break. Negros up by 19.
Pensa rin namin pag dinobol kami, kailangan lang namin kung saan babagsak ang bola.
Well, Mr. Bong Alvarez, sinabi mo na itong Negros napakabilis. Well,
Maliksik.
ngayon, damang-dama nila ang bilis ng Negros na talagang iniwanan, bumulusok ang Negros Slashers. They are up by 19 points.
Hindi lang yun, hindi pa nagpe-press itong Negros, ha? What they're doing is that they're just picking up on their men up high, at saka sinasara nila yung interior para dito sa Pampanga. Ayan, there's another turnover. However, the ball will slip away from Leo Batog. Nico, itong Pampanga, hindi mo ba rin napapansin na yung mga pasa nila, it's not crisp. There is the tinge of doubt.
Yes, there's hesitation.
Oo, yung pasa nila, mahirap yan.
You want to talk about hesitation? The Dragons have only scored 2 points in the last 3 minutes. They have only scored 4 points in the entire second quarter.
Samantala naman ng Negros has already scored 12 points. And what a free-flowing game that we're experiencing right now. Fast break points will still favor Negros, 16 against 2. And ito yung sanang sabi natin, baka gusto kontrahin ni Coach Bonnie Garcia yung laro, no? If they have a fast-breaking game, let's try to set them off or try to kick them off by having a half-court set para naman mainit rin sila. But who says that you can run your half-court set without the ball? Hindi mo maaari. Every time their pockets get picked, sigurado fast break yan for Negros.
Gabby Cui made the first free throw. Gets a split. Rebound will go to Romy. It passes to John. John passes to Leo. Leo to Maui. Maui with 2 points. Fast break basketball made easy by the Negros Slashers. They're up by 20 big points. They're Robles and the Dragons. Problema. Sumasakit ang kanilang mga ulo sa ginagawa ng Negros. The miss by Robles. Ball will say it will stay with the Dragons, and Bobby, I'm sure, dyan sa panin ng Negros, medyo masaya siguro sila.
Masaya sila, Migo, pero alam mo, nasa isipan pa rin nila yung 9 points na ginawa ni Ferrios the first time this team Smith. Alam mo, ang rason dyan, nasa ere pa lang yung bola, nandiyan na yung double team ng Pampanga. So far, hindi pa ginagawa ng Pampanga yan. Baka i-reserve ba dito late in the first half or sa second half. Ngayon, tambak sila, bagawin ng Pampanga. And watch Ferrios find the open man for this assist. Guys?
Thank you very much, Bobby. Yung half-court offense ng Pampanga, it is not working so far. In contrast, itong run and gun, fast break, attack ng Negros may talagang gumagana ng husto.
All guns sa blaze nga. At tinan mo itong two-guard rotation na ginagamit ng Negros ngayon.
The Iverson FedEx fast break. Kanina lamang, we could see one here from the Dragons. A rare fast break. Foiled by the defense. Ato Morado inside. Pero teka muna. Play is dead. There is a call. Foul is called on Aldrich Reyes. Pangalawa ni Aldrich. Pang-apat na team foul ng Negros. The call was made by referee John Manyosca.
We just said it. The fast break points really killing the Dragons at this moment. In fact, they're not fire-breathing Dragons kasi
Hindi, tahimik sila ngayon.
pagod ang inaabot nila dito laban sa Negros.
Dong Alvarez kontra Romy De La Rosa. Alvarez. You know, Alvarez is pleading for his point this afternoon.
You know, I was just about to say rin, kailangan maintindihan ni Coach Bonnie Garcia sa kanilang half-court set. Yung pinamagka-steal. Itong Pampanga is that kailangan nila gamitin yung gitnang lane. And there's a very big opening sa gitnang lane sa opensa ng Pampanga.
Dennis Madrid. Yan ang gusto ng mga observers dito kay Dennis Madrid. Pag magulo ang laro, you put Dennis Madrid, he will bring stability to offense.
Yes. Kasi titigil at titigil na dun sa 15-foot line.
Yes. Madrid bothering Robles. Slashers up by 20 points. We're in the second quarter. Ang bola na kay Bong Alvarez. Bong Alvarez nakawala. Hinabol ni Romy De La Rosa. De La Rosa was able to block the shot pero tumama yung katawan.
Actually, tumama yung kamay ni De La Rosa sa ulo. Yung Bong Alvarez ito, naiwan na siya dito. There it is. At tama naman, may foul. Sinasabi ni Robin na walang foul. It was contact indeed.
By the way, mga kaibigan, abangan niyo po at halftime, meron po tayong feature on Egay Ignacio. Isa sa mga players ng Negros Slashers. Yun, of course, ang ating Adidas halftime highlights and mga bonggang activities ng Pioneer.
Alam mo ba yung jingle? Siyempre, pinakita mo kanina.
Kayo ni Alice ang kumakanta kanina. Halftime po yan, mga kaibigan, which is 5 minutes and 9 seconds away. Alvarez on the line. First free throw is no good. And like I mentioned, he is bleeding for his points. For players like Bong Alvarez, it's important that the offense is free-flowing. Because that's what he draws, his momentum.
Nawawala yung momentum ni Bong Alvarez, especially yung mga frustrations niya na hindi na pumapasok ang free throws niya. He's 0 out of 3. At mga matalas itong tira ni Bong Alvarez, kailangan niya ilobo.
Well, he knocks down the second. Let me use a better term. Instead of momentum, discarte.
Discarte, Eh, ang ganda ng dinidiscarte ngayon ng Negros Slashers. Kahit na sino ipinasok ni Coach Joel, responding very well to his call.
Negros up by 19 big points. 19. Romy De La Rosa being bothered by Bong Alvarez. John Ferriol, 2 on the shot clock. Ferriol short. And shot clock will expire.
Good defensive stop on the part of the Pampanga Dragons.
One of the few times that
Yes,
Pampanga was
one
able
of the
to
very
stop
few times.
Negros. 4:44 remaining sa ating first half. The Dragons trying to find a solution. Because dito sa first half, iniwanan sila ng husto ng Negros Slashers. Ato Morano, double team. Benjola, inside of Gabby Cui. Cui down low, Cui with 2 points.
Ito na ni-employ ng Pampanga is that a very basic play on the double team. You go and cut towards the basket. Huwag mo pipigilin yung cut mo kasi you will get that pass. Pero malaki pa rin talaga yung butas doon sa gitna. I don't know why Pampanga cannot exploit that situation.
They're going to John Ferriols down low. Ferriols is double team. Good double team by Junel Menjola. And the Dragons with a fast break opportunity. Morano to the trailing Bong Alvarez. So good defense resulting to a fast break. That's the way to get back in the game. And a steal by Gabby Cui. But a bad pass. The ball will go to Cui. To Bong Alvarez. Bong Alvarez. Crossover layup. Bong Alvarez has scored 7 points in the second quarter. He has a total of 9. And he has helped Pampanga cut down Negros' lead to 13 points, 46-33. Ngayon, Negros ang nangangailangan ng timeout. Pakinggan natin si Negros head coach Jun Noel.
At saka yung mga walang bola, guys, yung mga walang bola, kunin yung walang point, screen tayo, pick tayo para makalabas. Isa mo ikaw, ha? Leo, pag wala sa pwesto mo, kunin mo si Furious kabila. Kunin mo, backdoor ka para si Furious. Then you kick out yung bulas kabila para ka-atake tayo. Okay, come on.
Well, after a commanding run dito sa first half, nagising na itong mga Dragon ng Pampanga. They are on a 7-0 run. And they're being led by Mr. Excitement, Bong Alvarez.
Well, unti-unti na nila naintindihan kung anong dapat nilang gawin, Nico. Yung unang dapat nilang gawin is that palobo pa lang yung bola dito kay John Ferrios. At tapos, dumarating na yung double team. And that's the reason why yung sinabi mo nga, gumaganda ang kanilang depensa, nata-translate naman nila into very good offensive motion.
Here's John Ferrios. Down low to Judge Pinero. Pampanga simply forgot about Judge Primero.
And it's a timely timeout called by Coach Jonoel dahil nakita niya na extend out kasi expect the double team. Huwag natin pilitin dahil they're just gonna gang up on John Ferrios. But gamitin natin yung utak natin. Kung makita natin mag-double team yung ating tao subaksak na tayo at mag-cut na tayo towards the basket.
Negros lead back to 15 points. Ato Morano to Gabby Cui. Cui with a fake. Wala kay Gabby Cui. 5 points for the big man.
Well, simple lang. And, Pampanga will always run it on the right side. We've got a steal now by Pampanga.
But they will not be able to stop. Bong Alvarez that time. 2:35 remaining in the first half. Negros lead down to just 11 points. They were up by as many as 20 points earlier. Ito po si Romy De La Rosa. Romy to John. John Ferrios with a jumper too strong. Primero battling for the offensive rebound. It goes to Long David. With the steal by Negros. Romy, 15-footer. Bang!
You would just like to settle down by hitting that 15-foot jumper para dito sa Negros.
Negros lead, balik po sa 13 puntos. 2 minutes to go dito sa first half.
Pampanga will always run this play on the farther part of your screens.
Double team on Morano. Menjola thinking about it. Now will take it. Rattles off. The rebound goes to Leo Bato. But it falls to the hands of Long David. And the bump on Bato.
Slowly but surely, itong Pampanga beginning to feel that their offense is getting to the groove, but Og picks up his first personal foul. So baka sakali na unti-unti na makabalik itong Pampanga Dragons.
1 minute and 43 seconds to go in the first half. Negros up by 13. Magbabalik po kami. Alongside Danny Francisco, Fabian, and Alex Santos. Long David on the line. Well, dito sa latter parts ng second half, medyo nabuhayan itong Pampanga Dragons. Nakita natin a semblance of good offense and their defense more active.
More active at talagang binabangganan nila itong mga taga-Negros at they're gonna go on a press right now, try to force some more turnovers just to grab the momentum getting into the halftime.
Dragons down by 11 points. Aldrich Reyes, dinidikitan ni Ato Morano. 1 minute and 33 seconds to go in the first half. They're setting up De La Rosa on the block. Up against the smaller Junel Menjola. And wala nang magawa si Menjola but to give up the foul.
Number 14, Janelle Mendoza.
And that's going to be the first of Janelle, but the fourth team foul of the Pampanga Dragons.
Primero, we're start the play. 1:24 to go in the half. Bakog over to the point guard, Alvarez Reyes. Negros up by 11. Reyes will slice the defense.
And talk about Aldrich Reyes just changing direction.
And you know what? The point guard rotation of Jun Noel is hitting.
Yes.
It's doing damage dito sa
They
Pampanga.
are hitting their stride actually, and they have scored the points. Si Reyes meron ng 6 na puntos, Migo.
They have scored the points and they have managed to lead the offense well. Here's Reyes up against Morano. 7 on the shot clock. Less than a minute to go in the half. And Morano getting away with 2 points. Morano now with 6 in the ballgame. But it's still an 11-point lead for Negros with time down to 40 seconds in the first half. Romy, this time working from the left side, setting up Ferriol against Long David. Ferriol, turn around. Oh, what a shot! How did he get away from the double team?
Well, you remember si Periods, 10 points now para kay John Periods. At again, Pampanga failing to get that double team on Periods habang yung bola parating pa lang kay John Periods.
It was too late. 14 seconds to go in the half. Bong Alvarez kontra Leo Bato. 6 on the shot clock. Bong Alvarez, kahanap pa rin ng opening. Long David will shoot it. Air ball. The steal by Bong. Bong Alvarez. Strong move. Wala. And that will end the first half. Pampanga coaching staff claiming dapat merong foul. But they will... Wait a minute. Sandali lang mga kaibigan. There is a call. Referee Trongi Aldaba blew his whistle. There is a foul.
It looks like Judge Primero will be called for that foul, so...
Halftime score, Pampanga Dragons 41, Negros Smashers 54.
But
So
there
the
was
score
a
is
foul called.
not yet official. Tingnan natin dito. And the thing is, looks like the foul was called against number 1, Judge Primero, but he wasn't in that picture.
Well, okay, we'll end the first half on this note. The score, 54-41. Negros up by 13. We'll be back with our halftime features and offerings after this short break. Magbabalik po kami diri sa Bacolod. And Danny, a big first half, a big first quarter, sustained by the Negros Slashers to lead by 13 at the half.
Grabe yung pinakita ng Negros Slashers, and it wasn't the starters. The starters actually just put kumaga yung opening run nila, no? And then of course the shock troopers of the Negros Slashers working wonders together with the starters, and that's the reason why they're able to sustain this very big lead at the end of the first half. And talk about Negros run and gun type of a basketball game, we'll show you what it is, and we'll start off with the De La Rosa brothers. Ruben De La Rosa, watch this move of Ruben. Well, wait for it. There it is. Offensive rebound for Ruben De La Rosa. He gets the 2 points, and this will start the ball rolling because everybody gets excited about it. Even his brother Romy De La Rosa gets into the scoring picture with the layup. A 3-point shot by Oto Morano. But aside from this 3-point shot, ay talaga ng alat na shooting na Oto Morano. Again, the drive of Ruben De La Rosa picking up a foul. 11 points and 8 rebounds for Ruben. And he scored at 11 points in the first quarter. Ferrios with a great spin move. Who could stop a John Ferrios? No one else can. Turn around by John Ferrios, touching a 13-4 run by the Negros Slashers. David will get a follow-up, but they were not showing the powerful offensive rebounding of the Dragons, and that's the reason why they will have to pay the price for it in the first quarter. Menjola will get this simple move at etong si Egay Ignacio naman nagpakita ng baseline jumper. The first quarter ended 30-19 in favor of Negros, and Perez will teach Domingo at the start of the second quarter what low post moves are all about. Hindi yan, si Aldrich Reyes, maliit yan. Kumuha ng isang underdog stop, but Og will go for a fast break. Again, Negros on a 12-4 run, but Alvarez will hit this very soft jumper. And the importance of a Dennis Madrid, we will makikita natin as De La Rosa gets a block of Bong Alvarez. Alvarez getting a reverse layup. Nagkakalat ang ating highlights ngayon at another Bong Alvarez drive. 11 points for him, 9 in the second quarter. Ferrioso Primero on the double team, 6 points for him. That's it, 54-41, 13-point lead by Negros.
Okay, dyan po nagtatapos ang ating Adidas halftime highlights. We'll bring you the second half matapos ang ilang paalala mula sa ating mga kaibigan.
Time report brought to you by Adidas.
Negros was the 15 defensive rebounds as against only 6 by Pampanga. At 15 out of the 27 strikes a very good balance for the Negros Slashers. And fast break points, 20 against 8. When you grab the defensive boards and you want to really touch off your fast breaks, all you need to do is pass it to the wing side and that's it. Negros went on full throttle during the first half. Actually, first quarter pa lang, ipinakita nila. They led by as much as 20 points, Miko, and to lead by as much as 20 points, they have been doing something great. And it's very difficult to get back. Although, unti nang nakabalik itong Pampanga Dragons, major adjustments on the part of the Pampanga Dragons in terms of their offense. Medyo talagang hirap sila. Itong Negros, if you notice, everybody seems to be comfortable. Hindi sila masyadong tense. They feel relaxed. It's probably the atmosphere here, in Negros, being in their home court. But more importantly, when you have players so relaxed, it is easier for them to get into that free-flowing style of a ball game that they really love.
They absolutely love that style, that run-and-gun style. Nabanggit nga ni Coach Bonnie Garcia ng Pampanga na sinabi niya sa kanyang mga manlalaro, huwag tayong padadala dun sa run-and-gun style ng Negros, but apparently sila ay tinangayin na ng Agos. Bukas po, 12th of March, samahan niyo ulit kami. Soxer Gen meets Pasig Rizal. Diyan po sa Pasig, that's our 2 p.m. encounter, and then at 4:15 kami po ni Danny kasama si Bobby at si Alex will be traveling to Iloilo to bring you Laguna versus Iloilo, the Lakers against the Megavolts. Diyan po sa University of San Agustin in Batchoy Country. Bukas po yan, NBA Sunday. Now, as far as NBA Saturday is concerned, we're halfway through our first game of an exciting doubleheader. Dito po tayo sa halftime at we're about to start the third quarter with Negros up by 13 points, 54-41 over the Dragons. After this game, do join Bob Novales, Butch Maniego, Pia Gonzalez, and Ira Panganiban when Davao meets Manila over in San Andres.
One thing that Negros will have to really be worried about is the fact na itong si Estong Ballesteros ng Pampanga Dragons, historically speaking, etong si Estong Ballesteros will get his game going in the third and the fourth quarters when everybody has already stopped. It's just that hindi pa nga rin nag-uumpisa itong si Ato Morano at saka si Bong Alvarez sa kanilang pag-i-score. Kung biglang pumutok itong tatlong to. For now, starting third quarter for Pampanga, magkakaproblema ang Negros.
Obviously, naghahanap ng firepower itong si Coach Bonnie Garcia. Ang problema, hindi nilang mapigilan itong firepower ni John Ferrio.
Maganda talaga at saka sabi nga nila, yung familiarity with the place, napakahirap kasi John Ferrios, nakatalikod siya sa basket. So every time he makes that move, it's basically on instinct lang.
Another steal for Negros. Welar. Sidestep, but was blocked. Romy De La Rosa is there. No putback. A fast break opportunity for the Dragons. Welar trying to chase Bong Alvarez. Bong Alvarez now with 13 points. 13-point lead for Negros. Still a 13-point lead. Last touch on Leo Baton. So the 5 for Negros that will start the third quarter. It is Romy De La Rosa, Ruben De La Rosa, Leo Batog, John Ferriol, and Maui Welar. Let's go back to live action. Judel Menjola setting up the play for Pampanga. Ato Morano goes baseline, blocked by Leo Batog. Welar, no look pass to Romy De La Rosa.
Nobody picking up on the guys of Negros, and remember, it's just a one pass towards the wing at magaganda ang finishers nitong Negros. Magkapatid na De La Rosa already in the ball game to start the third quarter, and this is basically the starting unit of Coach Joe Noel.
Ballesteros passes to no one. Ball goes to Bong Alvarez. Alvarez Mintes. Long David. Yes.
At si Long David na yun, siya lang ang tanging malalaro para sa Pampanga. May score 15 points for him. And this 13-point lead, meron tayong threshold dito. Pagka bumaba to ng 9 or 8 points, siguradong mag-iisip rin ng Negros kung anong nangyayari sa kanila.
Here's John Ferriol against Long David. Only 5 on the shot clock. Only 3 on the shot clock. De La Rosa will have to shoot. One on the shot clock. De La Rosa is blocked. Shot clock violation according to referee John Manyoska. Let's get this update from the Negros bench, care of Bobby Yan.
Yes, Miko, sa locker room ng Negros Slashers, itong si Captain Cardel ang nagsasalita. Ang sabi niya, the key for the second half is to break the press. Masyadong madribble ang kanyang makakampi. They have to give up the ball right away. And one more thing is free throws. Sa last game nila against Laguna, Negros missed 23 free throws. And from Monday to Friday this week, yan ang pinaktis nila. If they can't make 5 straight sa practice, magsisprint yung buong team. And finally, they have to break the trend of collapsing here to third quarter. Yan ang naging sakit ng Negros Slashers. Ayaw nilang buhayin ang puso ng Dragon. Miko and Danny.
That is so true. You never allow a fighting team, a gutsy team like Pampanga to find an opening in a game, to get back in the game, to break your momentum and break your morale. 58-47 ang ating score, 11-point lead for Negros. John Farios, down low against Long David. Farios, despite the double team, was able to put up a shot. Ang foul itatawag laban kay Long David. Pangalawa po ni Long David, pangalawang team foul din po ng Pampanga.
Alam mo, every time you have the ball dito kay John Ferriols, no? Para sa akin, kung babantayan natin si John Ferriols, you have to already make him commit to one particular side. Para kung may double team, alam na rin ng double team kung anong side iba-block. No? Katulad ng si Long David, kung ibibigay niya yung baseline, kailangan yung double team ay manggagaling din sa baseline. Kasi ang nangyayari, nakikita ni John kung saan siya pupunta. Nakikita niya may double team parating doon sa kanan niya. Hindi naman siya binablock off ni Long David sa kaliwa niya. Talagang lalayo siya doon sa double team.
And he is so good at evading the double team. 12-point lead for Negros. Let's get this update from Alex Santos.
Yes, Miko, para tong kotse itong mga Pampanga Dragons, they're still on a road test. Test in a sense that hinahanap pa nila yung mga problema nila. At ito yung nakita nila mga problema. Number one, mahina yung movements nila, especially kapag yung bola hindi gumagalaw para dun sa kanilang opensa. Long is not moving, kahit mapapansin ninyo, Long hindi nakakagawa ng inside play. Number two, walang arangkada, walang buwelo, kahit di sila makahabol sa rebounds as Negros out-rebounded the Dragons. So tingnan natin, habang nag-tune up na itong mga players ng Dragons, makakahabol na ito. Miko, Danny, back to you.
Tingnan natin kung kayang makaarangkada ng mga Dragon mula sa Pampanga. Ito si John Farios, maarangkada sa ofensa. Farios, shot, tapos. Punta ni De La Rosa, wala. The ball will fall in the hands of Batog, but there's a foul.
By Otomorano holding on to Maui Velar. So it looks like Otom will be guilty of his third.
3 team fouls on the Dragons, 3 personal fouls on Otomorano. Rene Suba getting ready to check in. At as expected, no, papalitan muna niya si Otomorano. Final inbounds for Negros. Here's Farios, again down low. Fancy pass to De La Rosa. Here's Romy.
At si Subay matatawagan ng isang foul. Actually, there was a good pass to Ben. Itong si Subay, yung problema. Imbes na lapitan yung bola, palayo siya sa bola, thinking na makakakuha siya ng isang fast break para sa Pampanga. He has to go near the ball dahil mabibilis na itong mga veterano ng Negros, si Ruben at saka si Romy.
Big John, laban kay Long. Farios, block. Farios again. Wala pa rin. And Bong Alvarez on the defensive. Fighting for the ball. It will end in the hands of Rene Suba, who will score on a layup. First 2 points para kay Suba. And Pampanga on a mild press. Suba really bothering itong si Maui Velar and will force Ruben to carry the ball. Yun ang resulta.
And if you notice, itong Negros nawala ang kanilang running game at they'd rather go to their half-court set and not much of their half-court set except a John Farios low post play.
Good block there. Nahatid sa atin ng Super Vulcasil. Isang dikit shot block mula kay Long David. 7:37 to go in the third. And the Dragons are successful in slowing the game down. 10 on the shot clock. Ballesteros goes inside. And you get the feeling that ito yung pace na gusto ni Coach Bonnie Garcia. Run and gun ng Negros. At ang gusto ni Bonnie, sila ang mas tumatakbo, as evidenced by this FedEx fast break. Good defense on the other end, an easy layup on the offensive end. FedEx, we live to deliver. 4 fouls on, ito na problema, Danny, 4 fouls on Ruben De La Rosa. Yes, played well.
We're talking about the threshold, no? Yung threshold of a lead that from 20 points, bumaba na to just 9 points. At, yung sinabi mo nga na itong Pampanga has done a good job of slowing things down. Naiinip naman itong mga slashers. At, again, nagiging nababasa na ang opensa ng slashers on a half-court set. They always go down to a John Terrios. If they can only spot up Romy De La Rosa from the outside and probably make use of the other post, yung kanilang reverse post na si Hugnatan, maganda itong mangyayari para sa Negros.
Again, they'll go to John. Down low. Terrios, foul! For the third consecutive time, they go to John Terrios on a half-court set.
But why not? 5 team fouls na itong Pampanga Dragons, so this will only send John Ferrios to the free throw line. And
Spacing!
any free throw shooter on the part of the Negros Slashers would like to forget what happened to them in that game against Laguna, wherein, according to the report of Bobby Yan, Negros missed 33 free throws. And that's the reason why nagpa-practice na ng free throws. Again, a miss by John Ferrios.
Hugnatan, bad pass. But he gets the ball back. Terrios, Galar, no, Hugnatan, no. Ballestero says, ano yan? Ang bola na sa panig ng Pampanga. Negros has only scored 1 point in the last 3.5 minutes. Suba having trouble. Jump ball. Okay, Negros will get the ball. Ang privileged arrow na katuro sa kanilang panig. 6:44 to go. Negros up by 9. But since the ball game, the pace has slowed down, much to the liking of head coach Bonnie Garcia. Tatawag ng timeout si Negros head coach Jun Noel. Magbabalik po kami matapos ang ilang palad.
Ikaw na, Mick.
Kaya mo yan.
Kaya mo yan.
Sabay tayo.
For life. Pero alam mo, ito sabi na, City of Smiles, Migo, paalis pa lang tayo ng airport sa Manila, nakangiti ka na, I wonder why.
Because I miss Napoleones. Ano
Okay,
yung
okay.
Kelly kasi na matagal ko nang hindi natitikman. 6:33 to go in the third. Aldrich Reyes binangga. Suba gets the steal for the Dragons. And Suba leading the break, but Welar is there to break up the play. Ito po si Long David, out to Janelle. Thought about the 3. Lalapit si Janelle at traveling according to referee Aldaba.
I'm sure in the timeout of Coach Jonuel, ang sinasabi lang niya sa kanyang manlalaro, nawawala yung ating pacing, nawawala yung tema ng ating laro. Pero sa Pampanga Dragons, pagkakataon na ng coaching staff na masabihan na itong si Rene Suba, he is just dribbling the ball too much. No? Ang nangyayari is that he may be dribbling the ball, hindi siya aware kung anong nangyayari sa kanyang kapaligiran.
Terrios, triple T, no problem. Para kay Big John Terrios. Mga kaibigan, meron na po siyang 15 puntos. Negros lead back to 11. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ballesteros against Hugnatan. The stretch will not work. Negros again on the run. 3-on-3. Wala. They go to the cutting Terrios. Terrios to Hugnatan. Hugnatan could not handle the ball. Punta tayo sa kabilang dako. Ito naman ang Pampanga Dragons. Ballesteros to Suba. Suba to Menjola. Menjola back to Ballesteros for the 3. Nice setup job. Good pass mula kay Janelle Menjola.
And looks like Ballesteros is beginning to catch fire here in the third quarter. 61-53 ang ating talaan. At ang Negros again, binabagalan yung laro nila. Hindi ito yung laro ng Negros, Migo.
8-point lead for Negros. Aldrich Reyes smothered inside. Mabuti na lang, mananatili sa panig ng Negros ang bola. So Reyes will sit down in favor of Chris Dennis Madrid. His first 2 years in the NBA, he played for Batangas. Now he is playing for Negros. Welar will start the play. So you have 2-point guards for Coach Jun Noel. Here's Terrios to Hugnatan. Hugnatan with a nice floater. 10 points para kay Reynel ngayong hapon.
Talk about a crucial basket. Talagang pampatigil ng rally ng Pampanga Dragons sa basket ng Hugnatan. Hindi pa siya sigurado. Sinabi niya, nadulas yung bola sa kanyang kamay.
2-man game coming up. Broken up by Hugnatan. With 4:43 remaining in the third. nagbabalak, no, na nagbabalak umalsa at bumangon sa kanyang pagkatulog itong Pampanga Dragons, but key baskets by the Negros Slashers had stopped Pampanga's momentum. Slashers up by 10. Long Alvarez to Ato Morano out along the bid. Good ball movement pero walang basket para sa Pampanga. 3-on-1 fast break. Ito na po si John Ferriols with a twister. Wala po. Ferriols once again and he is fouled.
Number 2 against Janelle Mendola, and again this will send John Ferriols to the free throw line. Well, actually the referee near Ferriols wasn't the one who called the foul, but the referee dun sa malayo kay John Ferriols.
Ferriols going to the line for 2 free throws. First is good. 16 points na para kay John Ferriols. Judge Primero and the other shock troopers from Negros delivered the goods in the first half. At that time, Ferriols not delivering on his second free throw. Negros up by 11 with over 4 minutes to go. An aggressive move from Estong Ballesteros will result in a foul. First foul on Madrid. Let's look at some numbers, friends. In terms of blocks, Pampanga is up slightly. They have 6 blocks. Negros has 5. Turnover points in the third quarter. Kaya nakabalik ng bahagi ang Pampanga. They scored 10 points off turnovers. Negros only 4.
You know, Miko, one thing that may work for the Negros Slashers here, as we approach the last 4 minutes and 19 seconds of the third quarter, is the fact that they only have 2 team fouls as compared to the 6 of the Pampanga Dragons. So Negros may want to pound it inside, and for whatever foul that they may be getting from Pampanga, it's going to send them to the free throw line.
Sabi ko the offensive rebound. The ball is with Ato Morano. Fresh shot clock for the Dragons. Morano will fire. Bang! A long three-pointer from Ato Morano, but that's only his 9th point of the game.
Well, we'll see if the added pressure of the rally of Pampanga will stop Negros from its tracks, or patuloy pa rin yung kanilang pagiging agresibo.
Ferriols with a turn. Wala. Pampanga is down by only 7 points, 64-57. Morano, will he shoot another 3? Offensive foul along the bid. Setting the illegal pick.
Offensive foul number 38, long the way.
And that's the 4th foul along the bid. And now, kanina the first half, they were missing this young man, si Melvin Tanguines, yung kanyang tapang sa loob, because they were out-hustled in the first half.
Not only out-hustled, but out-muscled as well under the boards.
But it has been a different story, mga kaibigan, dito sa second half. It seems that you get that feeling that Pampanga is now fighting toe-to-toe.
Although that they're trying to get back into the ball game, they're just down by 7 points, but it's quite noticeable na itong Negros nag-taper off na yung kanilang running game. It's just that probably they'd like to go to their half-court set, look for mismatches, or probably napapagod na rin sila sa kanilang running game.
Mario Villar, what a shot! Nakawala po sa depensa. At hindi ko naman malaman paano niya naiwasan ang mga nice gumlangka ng kanyang layup. So Negros up by 9 once more. Morano. And the Dragons over to answer back. It looks like ito si Ato Morano is now aggressively looking for his offense.
And why not? He just shot or hit a 3-point basket. So ito mag-uumpisa na si Ato Morano at saka to team up with Estong Ballesteros. Malaking bagay ito.
Morano on the line shooting 2. And he misses the first. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A split from Morano. He has 10 points to his name. And we have an 8-point ball game. Negros ahead here in the third. Mario Velar setting up the play for Negros. Then on the shot clock, Velar to Egay with a long bomb, and that's a miss. The ball is with Ato. Dragons on the run. Morano sidestep, lefty, and he gets a foul. As we sort things out, let's get this quick report from Bobby. Bobby, I think you have news for us regarding Aldrich Reyes.
That's right, na-injure kanyang right hand. Two fingers ay namamaga. Saka pumasok sa dagat ngayon, nilalagyan ng ice. Right now, he's back on the bench. At sabi nga niya makakalaro siya. Pero nakita ko, talagang namamaga. Alright, that's all from here. Magbabalik po ang NBA.
After you.
Ng mga offensive rebounds, and every time nakakakuha itong Pampanga, tumatakbo na ngayon ang Pampanga. Parang sila na yung nag-dictate ng ating laro, and of course yung 3-point field goal shooting natin, Pampanga beginning to hit their stride, although they've managed to hit only 3 out of 10, 30%. Sumusubok sila, which is good because they have potent shooters from the outside naman.
Dahan-dahan na bumabalik itong Pampanga Dragons. Let's see how Negros responds. Slashers are still up by 7 points. De La Rosa having trouble with the ball, and Cui gets it. Kasama nga Alex, ang ulat mo mula sa Negros Pampanga bench natin.
Yes, Miko, kung napapansin ninyo, biglaan ang pagpalit kay Bong Alvarez. Well, kinausap ko nito. Sabi ko sa kanya, ba't ka nagpapalit? Sabi nga niya, nabugbog yung kanyang likod kanina, yung kanyang matinding bagsak kanina. Sabi nga niya, baka maapekto ang kanyang performance in today's game. At mamaya siguro papasok to. Pero medyo nursing pa rin yung kanyang sakit sa likod. Miko, Danny, back to you.
Bong Alvarez sa kasalukuyan may 13 puntos. He had a good first half, 11 points. But here in the third quarter, he has managed to score only 2 points.
And another turnover by the Pampanga Dragons. Pampanga total of 8 turnovers here in the third quarter. Ang Negros may 6.
Here's John Friol. Friol goes baseline and was able to escape the defense of Gabby Cui. 18 points para kay Friol ngayong hapon.
You know, Mika, if we are going to check our score sheet, itong si John Ferrios, ilan na bang ginawa for the third quarter alone? Looks like he has made 9 points already.
It has been a John Ferriol show.
Yes.
Para sa Negros in the third quarter. Here's Ato Morano getting away but could not get the layup. Leo Batog leading the break. Batog still has the ball. Pass off to Ruben. But Ruben misses. Gabby Cui with a rebound. Ballesteros has Morano on the wing, but Ballesteros will sidestep and will score on the layup. So with 1:33 to go in the third quarter, ito na, nag-iingay na ang opensa ng Pampanga. They are down by only 7. Velar, Batog skies, Batog will not score. Ferriol battling for the rebound, it will go out, it will stay with Negros.
And slowly the defense of Pampanga beginning to hold. They are challenging every shot of the Negros Slashers, and you know, one more thing para sa Negros, tingnan natin yung 3-point field goals na nababanggit pa lamang natin, 3 out of 10. Para sa Dragons Slashers, 0 out of 2 is that most of the points of the Negros Slashers are coming from the inside. Miko, yan yung mga inside moves ni John Ferrios. Anong nangyari sa game nila? Wala at this point.
A hard fall for Ruben De La Rosa. He came out of nowhere to grab the rebound. Sumabit siya kay Junel Menjola. Matindi yung lagabak ni Ruben. Let's watch it again. Kapos ang tira ni John Ferriol. Out of nowhere, ayun si Ruben at sumabit sa likod ni Junel.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, the classic case of how do you box out with your man. You cannot afford to look at the ring and look where the ball will bounce without even looking at your man. Kailangan mo mahanap yung tao muna. Try to feel him out kung saan siya manggagaling. Itong ginagawa ni Ruben De La Rosa basically mula sa labas lang din. At sipag lang ang ginagawa niya. Hinahanap niya kung saan yung butas. At Junel will have to do a better job of boxing out on De La Rosa. Although, luckily for Pampanga, itong si De La Rosa has been silent so far after his scorching first quarter.
So, kanina madali naman nag-apologize itong si Junel Ruben para dun sa bagsak ni Ruben De La Rosa. Back-to-back action. 1:05 remaining in the third. The Dragons are down by 7. Junel Menjola feeding Gabby Cui.
Gabby Cui has been silent for the Pampanga Dragons. When I say silent, yung puntos niya meron siyang 7 points pero tahimik na tahimik.
The slam by Egay Ignacio. Hindi nagkaintindihan si Val Domingo at si Estong Ballesteros kung sino kukuha kay Egay, kaya siya naiwanan na mag-isa.
At dinakdak ni Egay Ignacio over Val Domingo. So, miscommunication on the part of the Pampanga Dragons, and you don't want, again, the crowd to get into the ball game.
especially here in Bacolod. Ato Morano against Velan. 6 on the shot clock. Morano has the ball. Goes baseline. Fade away. What a shot. Mahirap na tira yon para kay Ato Morano.
At masama pa yung angulo na tinira ni Ato Morano yon.
It's just a 5-point ball game. 70-65. Less than only 11 seconds to go in the third. Negros hoping to get the last say in the third quarter. Ferriol bullying his way through. Power move mula kay John Ferriol. 2 seconds to go in the third. Menjola will launch it. It will not go. So Negros will end the third quarter on a power move from John Ferriol. 20 points na para kay John Ferriol. Negros is up by 7 points, 72-65. We'll be back with the final quarter after these important messages.
Down to 7. And for Pampanga, I feel that they've got one more quarter to stop John Perios. Nakuha ni John Perios yung puso niya. At again, before, John was starting at the post dun sa right side no, ng itong court nila. But this time, on his left side, yun yung power move niya talaga because he's a left-hander. Quarter scores, you will see the Dragons trying to make way during the third quarter. But apparently, the strong first and second quarters of the Slashers have sustained them a little bit.
In other words, nakaipon ng mabuti itong Negros going into the pivotal third quarter. But you know, the thing about Pampanga, they showed us in the third that they can dictate the pace, that they can stop John Ferriol, and that they have a good chance of making a run at it here in the fourth.
And did you know that itong Negros Slashers, for the first time, tinalo ng Pampanga sa fast break. 12 against 3 and turnover points dahil doon sa 7 turnovers ng Negros, nakapuntos ang Pampanga ng 12 points.
A miss by Ballesteros from 3-point country. 7-point ball game. Negros ahead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Miko, ang Negros shot only 36% from the field.
Reyes down low to Ferriol. Ferriol with the miss. The rebound goes to Hugnatan and he will not score in the putback. That basket will not count. Hugnatan was fouled earlier and Hugnatan will go to the line for 2 free throws. Second foul on Val Domingo. Rugged action underneath. Talagang lumalaban itong si Ginoong Reynel Hugnatan. Hugnatan on the line. Marami pong pumasok sa ating laro. Domingo sits down. Long David checks in. Bong Alvarez also in the game. Domingo and Alvarez will join Menjola, Morano, and David for Pampanga. Hugnatan will make the first free throw. The 5 on the floor for Negros. Hugnatan on the line. John Ferriols, Egay Ignacio, Aldrich Reyes, and Romy De La Rosa. Miss by Hugnatan, rebound by Morano. Negros up by 8. Gabby Cui falls, apparently pushed by Reynel Hugnatan. So Hugnatan will be called for his second personal foul. Pang-unang team foul pa lamang ng Negros. Alex, anong balita mula sa bench ng Pampanga?
Miko, ang puso ng Dragon para manalo sila dito is for sure intact. Pero ang kulang lamang dito para sa kanila yung concerted effort para manalo. Kumbaga yung team effort nila para makakuha sila ng maraming puntos. Well, Coach Bon is begging and keep on saying na okay na ang lahat. But what's lacking ay yung depensa sa ilalim. Frontline players are doing their share. But sa ilalim, like with the role of Gabby Cui, quite malabo pa. So he needs to help tutulong na ibang mga tao para makatulong dito pagbantay kay John Ferrios. Miko, Danny, back to you.
Maraming salamat kasama, Alex.
And you can only do that if you communicate with each other kung anong dapat mong gawin or saan magagaling yung double team. Alvarez sticking too close to Ignacio will give up his first personal foul. And kailangan yung aggressiveness. No? Maganda yung sinabi ni Alex na yung puso ng Dragon nandun. Pero how do you do it? You've got to do it alongside your teammates.
10 and 20 to go in the ball game. Ang bola na kay John Ferriol. Laban kay Gabby Cui. Ferriol for the spin. Ferriol, difficult shot. And Jola secures the rebound for the Dragons.
And good defensive job by Gabby Cui on John Ferriols.
Matindi na itong panggaan sa pagkita ni Gabby Cui at John Ferriol. So panonorin natin ang mabuti yan. And Jola to Morano. Dragons setting up. 7 seconds to shoot. Long the hit down low. Good job of evading the defense of Reynel Hugnata.
Now Negros is beginning to adjust on the defensive end every time sumasaksak itong Pampanga. It's just a 4-point lead now by Negros.
So the Dragons are banging on the door. Ano ang gagawin ng Negros Slashers to stop this Pampanga run? De La Rosa, 4 on the shot clock, 3 on the shot clock. Ignacio with a jumper, and it's short. Dragons are down by only 4. Morano will not get the layup, but he is fouled by Egay Ignacio.
And he was really looking for the foul to be given up by Ignacio. Number 2 against Ignacio. At ito si Ignacio also wants to prove something also dahil nanggaling siya sa Pampanga. At kita mo naman to, hahamunin niya ito si Ato Morano, but Ato Morano, alam niya kung anong gagawin. Talagang sinubo niya yung bola dito kay Egay Ignacio.
With 9 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the game, ito na yung pinaka-seryosong threat na pinapakita ng Pampanga. They're down by only 4, and Ato Morano is on the line to 2 free throws.
And this is a crucial substitution for Coach Bonnie Garcia dahil pinasok itong si Jay Robles para sa Pampanga. It looks like itong si Robles will be the guy who will be manning the point for Pampanga.
A clear indication that Ato Morano is not having his usual game. He missed the first free throw badly. That is very unusual para kay Ato Morano. Expected to make the second free throw. He misses as well.
Masyado malakas ang tira ni Ato Morano. Nobody for Albert Reyes.
Reyes all alone. 8 points para kay Aldrich Reyes. So Negros, medyo nakakahinga ng badya. Cristong Alvarez, near steal by Aldrich Reyes. Almost banging into Bobby Yan. Let's watch this FedEx fast break. FedEx, we live to deliver. Reyes, hindi na nahabol ng depensa ng Pampanga. Let's go back to live action. Dragons down by 6. Morano missed 2 free throws earlier. Will not miss that time.
You know, they're not showing any respect for Jay Robles. Nagsasago on the defensive end itong si Aldrich Reyes. Dinaanan na siya ni Ato Morano.
15 points para kay Ato Morano. 8:41 to go in the ballgame. Negros up by 4. Carriol will pass. The steal by Jay Robles. Pampanga can cut the lead down to 2, maybe even 1. Dong Alvarez with a great crossover move.
Ito na yung sinasabi natin, just a 2-point lead by Negros, and looks like Negros will try to reconstruct what gave them once a 20-point lead.
Kanina, sa dagid ang hampang diri sa Negros ngayon. Tahimik na. Negros up by only 2. Meron tayong timeout. We'll be back. A pleasant Saturday afternoon from Bacolod. I'm Nico Halili working this game with Danny Francisco, Alex Santos, and Bobby Yan. Ang ating score, 75-73. Just a 2-point lead for Negros. They led by as many as 20 points in the game. And that's history dahil dahan-dahan ang nakabalik itong Pampanga Dragons. Mamaya po, Davao against Manila. Bailey-Moore Sports Arena in San Andres. Do join Bob Butch, Pia, and Ira for that program.
Well, the key here for the Negros Slashers coming out of their timeout is to be able to move without the ball. Alam mo, kalimutan na nila yung kalamangan nila kanina. At ngayon, kailangan nila mag-concentrate so anong dapat mangyari to give them back that lead, no? It may not be a 20-point lead, maaaring mga 6 or 10 points, but more importantly, kailangan nila maibalik yun. Nawawala na sila sa focus at this game, at this point.
The Dragons can tie the game, maybe even go ahead. Dong Alvarez, low, David, no, and there's a push down low.
Hindi lang yun, nakakuha na rin ng offensive rebound sa Pampanga. Again, pagod na ba ang Negros? Ay, isang magandang katanungan dyan. 7 minutes and 47 pa ang nilalabay sa ating laro. Mahaba pa to. At walang bumaksaw dito kay Long David for the follow-up.
Looks like the stronger legs, the quicker hands, the stronger arms now belong to the Pampanga Dragons. They are on the attack, they are rallying.
Parang pacing lang pala yung Pampanga, no? But it's very difficult to get back from a 20-point lead, but Pampanga's also missed a lot of free throws, Nico.
Remember those 2 free throws missed by Ato Marano earlier. We're looking at assistant coach Robert Sison, very vocal assistant coach. Long David so far 5 of 6 from the line. Make that 6 of 7 from the line. Long David now with 18 points. A big game from Long David. Dragons down by only 1 point.
Well, actually, the big games are drawn from both teams are coming from the front line. Yung mga malalaki, no outside shooting whatsoever, no spark from the outside.
Leo Bato goes baseline and he was pushed. According to referee Alnaba, si Ballesteros ang kumulang kay Bato. Pangalawang foul ni Estong at pangatlong team foul ng Pampanga dito sa 4th quarter. 7:31 remaining in the ballgame. Wala. We'll go for the 3. Offline. Leo Batog trying for the rebound. Here's Valar. Twister. No. Ball will stay with the Slashers.
And no foul was called. They were asking for a foul. Still 19 seconds on the shot clock of Negros. They want to be methodical in their ways. Kailangan hindi sila magmadali.
Marano, guarded by Alvarez. Period could not get the ball. He was held by Long David. And the Pampanga coaching staff saying, no way.
It's going to be a big problem for Pampanga now because that's going to be the 5th personal foul of Long David. And siya lang yung tanging manlalaro ng Pampanga who could score inside. So it looks like Long David will not be sacrificed by Coach Bonnie Garcia.
Gabby Cui will check in. Ang magiging trabaho ni Gabby Cui is to check John Ferriol. And immediately he goes to work. Here's Ferriol, blocked from behind by Bong Alvarez. Ball will stay with Negros with 19 on the shot clock.
So the defense coming from the blind side this time, and John Ferriol now will be wary of the fact na meron rin nang gagaling sa likod.
Ayun, from Bong Alvarez, isang dikit na dikit, super versatile shot block. Back to live action. Negros still has the ball. They're up by only 1. Yes. Mula sa kanan, goes baseline. Basket will not count. A foul called on Jay Robles.
Talagang binibilisan ni Aldrich Reyes yung galaw niya. Laro niya sa Jay Robles.
Now dahil may 5 team foul na ang Pampanga, Aldrich Reyes will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Robles will sit down. Menjola will come in. Menjola will join Ato Morano, Estong Ballesteros, and Gabby Cui for Pampanga. Reyes on the line. Sa kasalukuyan, si Aldrich meron ng 8 puntos.
Well, kanino kayang free throws ang mag-hold? Whether it be from Negros or Pampanga, but both are missing.
Both teams, yes,
free throws
are not doing well from the strike. Less than 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. 1-point ball game. Negros up by 1. Alvarez to Menchola, 15-footer. And Pampanga is now on top.
Well, they've managed to get back into this ball game slowly but surely, and they're now on top. Negros, kailangan maging sila, cool and composed sa kanilang opensa. Medyo hinahanap talaga nila si John Ferriol. Meron ka pang Romy De La Rosa na pwede pumatak mula sa labas.
Here's De La Rosa looking for his shot, and he is fouled by Ato Morano. And Morano falls, and he is holding on to a very sensitive spot of the body, obviously in pain. He collided with Romy De La Rosa in the last sequence. He is still down. Morano is still down. Our man Alex Santos will check on Morano's condition. He is still down, obviously in extreme pain. We are at the 6:36 mark of the 4th quarter, and for the first time in this ball game, nakatikim na po ng lamang ang Pampanga Dragons. Ang problema, si Ato Morano, sa aking palagay, nakatikim ng tuhod, no? Dun sa maselang bahagi ng kanyang katawan.
On the drive by Romy De La Rosa. Kita natin dito, nakalabas yung tuhod talaga.
That hurts. That will hurt. But the good news is, Morano is now on his feet, being guided to the bench. He will need some time to walk the pain off. Knowing Ato Morano, he will not leave this ball game. Pampanga will call the 30-second timeout. Ang ating score, 76-75 Pampanga, up by 1. And we're hanging on. Let's go to the Pampanga huddle.
Go! Gabi! 6 minutes, go! Wala na to Negros na to, pare! Huwag na natin ito Hey! Huwag na natin pabayaan makalimutan to, guys! Kuha na natin, game ito! Kuha na natin ang game ito, ha?
Dahan-dahan lang ha. Ayaw nila lang ganun.
Dumrive yung Maui, taas tayo, ilangin lang natin. So, shot na yan. Stop tayo kay John. Double na, baseline, guys. Saan ang double, Gabi? Wala tayong double. Pag baseline, tandaan mo yan, ha? So, head to, weak side, ha? Go. Okay, wala na yung John, go. Let's go.
So now the shoe is on the other foot. For majority of this ball game, Negros has been dictating the pace. Negros has been outrunning Pampanga. They have been out-rebounding Pampanga. They have been out-hustling Pampanga. But the Dragons changed the tempo in the third quarter. And here in the fourth, they're now up by 1. The first time in this ball game.
Sa 30-second timeout na sinabi ng mga manlalaro ng Pampanga, katulad ng Junel Menjola, bagalan natin, ayaw ng Negros ang isang mabagong laro, pero sabi na rin ni Coach Bonnie Garcia, kayang-kaya na natin ito kasi pinipilit na nila ang kanilang mga tira at mukha yatang pagod na rin itong Negros Slashers.
De La Rosa can still tie the game with this free throw. We're tied at 76. It's only our second deadlock of the afternoon. Bobby, let's get your quick report from the Negros bench.
Yes, Migo, gaya na sinabi ni Danny, nawawala yung focus ng Negros sa opensa. We know they've been going to Ferios for the first 3 quarters, pero ika nga, they should move differently. Yung 4 na kape ni Ferios, di na pwede yung parehong galaw nila ng first 3 quarters. And one more thing, Migo and Danny, aside from free throws, Negros Slashers work on trapping. So this is isa pang barahan na ilalabas ng Negros para muling umangat sa laro na to. Migo and Danny, back to you.
Well, Negros again on the run. Ruben De La Rosa could not finish the fast break. But there was a foul ayon kay referee Aldaba. The foul is on Junel Menjola at hindi makapaniwala ang coaching staff ng Pampanga. Meron tayong balita sa paring ng Pampanga. Alex, go ahead.
Yes, Miko, good analysis of Coach Bonnie Garcia for this last quarter. Kanina sabi niya, 5 players ng Negros Slashers ang pinoproblema nila due to the run and gun na type na offense sila. Now, isa na lang and that is John Perez. So, mas malinaw sa mga players ngayon ng Dragons kung saan ibuhos ang depensa. Kaya ngayon, ito yung ginagawa nila. Miko, Danny, back to you.
Well, Negros is now up by 1 anew. Pwede pang tagdagan ni Ruben De La Rosa. But the big difference in the first half and the second half, in the first half, Negros spread the wealth. In the second half, it's been all John Ferios.
Yan ang magiging problema ngayon because you concentrate too much on the John Ferios and you give up the other aspects of his game like rebounding, the assist because expected na niya sa gagawa ng puntos para sa team niya.
They isolate Bong Alvarez. Double team by the brothers. Agawan para sa bola. Who will get it? It will go out. It will stay with the Pampanga side.
Only 2 seconds on the shot clock of Pampanga. They have to release this ball.
It's catch and shoot time for the Dragons. 5 and 43 remaining in the ball game. Alvarez slips. Here's Ruben De La Rosa, burning rubber, side step, no layup. John Ferios, twister, yes!
You know, this may be crucial because hindi tinawag ng referee yung mapman para on the slip of Bong Alvarez talaga hindi tinawag ng referee yung mapman so ngayon lamang na ang Negros by 3 points.
And we'll be back after this short break.
Rough Rider James, the official James of NBA 2000.
Welcome back to a very happy University of St. LaSalle gym. We are coming to you live from Bacolod. And yes, we're very much into the game. Kanina medyo natahimik itong ating mga kaibigan na nagsasaya lamang ng first half kasi bumalik, bumulusok itong Pampanga, grabbed the lead, but Negros countered and answered back. And now the Slashers are up by 3 once more, 79-76.
At ito na nga yung last minute na pressing defense sa Negros Slashers. They were trying to force Pampanga into some turnovers para naman makakuha ulit sila ng drive nila, yung run nila.
7 on the the shot clock. Menjola, Morano will fire. Too strong. Gabby Cui with a big offensive rebound. Hook shot off the glass. 9 points para kay Cui. Less than 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Negros up by only 1. Ang bola papunta sana kay John Frios. It's with Ruben. Strong move. Wild shot. Estong will call a 30-second timeout dahil pinaliligiran siya ng napakaraming Negros slashers. So meron tayong timeout. Magbabalik po ang NBA. You are watching the NBA on Studio 23. 4:46 remaining dito sa ating ball game. Ang score 79-78. 1-point lead for Negros. And Papa Ferriols has been leading the way for Negros here in the second half. Ferriols has a grand total of 22 points.
Another big night for John Ferrios. Pero itong search ng Pampanga parang nami-mesmerize na nitong Negros. Hindi nila alam kung anong nangyari sa kanila at may foul na ibinigay ito si Maui Willard.
It was as if they were lulled to sleep. Para silang binuyan itong Pampanga. Dahan-dahan silang inantok at wala itong run and gun attack ng Negros.
Totoo yan. At ito nga yung sinasabi natin pagka pinapatulog mo ang Negros slashers mahirap yan kasi ang gusto nila gising na gising talagang nawawala sila sa tempo ng laro ngayon.
Dragons with the ball, they're down by 1. 4:25 to go in the game. Menjola flips it over to Morano. Morano down low. Morano lost the ball. Pampanga loses possession. Morano claiming last touch dapat si Rome De La Rosa. That ball will go to the slashers.
Well, in that particular case, medyo mahigpit na siya Morano. So, kailangan ni-reset niya yung kanilang offensa by giving the ball back to Junel Menjola. So, it's a chance for Negros now to maintain this upper hand. They lead by 1.
Again, they're setting up Ferriols down low. Ferriols will not get the ball. Now he will. Up against Gabby Cui. They swing the ball over to De La Rosa on the weak side.
And we're talking about the concentration of the defense of Pampanga. Will call on John Ferrios. Lagay mo sa weak side ito si Romy De La Rosa. Malaking bagay ang magagawa niya sa kanilang opensa at pinakita na nga niya. Pero may foul nga itatawag dito. It looks like itong si Bong Alvarez. Natuhod na rin siguro ito sa kanyang hita. But we'll have to find out.
Foul was on Leo Batog. Second foul on Batog. Alvarez is in pain. Well, sumabit nga, mukhang nangyari. Nagkabanggaan ng tuhod between Bong Alvarez and Leo Batog. At alam naman natin gaano katibay ang katawan ng dalawang manlalaro natin. Alvarez still on the floor. Ito yung nangyari, mga kaibigan. Alvarez will escape De La Rosa. He will try to slice the defense of Batog there.
Tuhod sa tuhod yan. At although a foul was called against Leo Batog.
Batog is fine. He is on his feet.
Yes.
Wala ka problema. Alvarez is still on the floor. And they're still defending Bong Alvarez was having trouble standing up. Bong is very much concerned with his left knee.
Yung Negros bench asking for a technical, whether to call a timeout in favor of the Pampanga Dragons. Medyo nagtatagal ito si Bong Alvarez. But he's gonna limp towards bench of Pampanga. I don't think makakabalik siya unless talagang pakiramdaman niya muna kung anong feeling dun sa kanyang left knee.
Aalamin natin what exactly Alvarez is feeling on that left knee. Alex Santos will give us that report later on. He will go and check on Alvarez as we try to proceed with our ball game. So far, itong si Bong Alvarez ay meron na pong 15 puntos at 4 na rebounds. Now we have 3 minutes and 47 seconds remaining on the game clock. Ang ating score, 81-78, 3-point lead for the Negros Slashers.
And this is a big blow to the Pampanga Dragons because dito sa fourth quarter, ito si Bong Alvarez nang papakita ng aggressiveness ng Pampanga para makabalik.
So si Domingo ang papalit kay Alvarez and he will claim yung free throw responsibilities ni Bong. Let's see how Val Domingo will fare on the line. He makes the first lucky bounce para kay Domingo and there's a big smile on his face. Alam niyang lucky bounce talaga, but what a time for Domingo to make his free throws at the 3:47 mark. He can cut Negros' lead to only 1. Well, he won't, and Ferriols will secure the rebound. Here's Velar. Velar quickening the pace. Over to Ruben. Ruben with a fake. Ruben, no. But oh, yes.
So the offensive rebounding of Negros clicking here during endgame at yung press nila, suffocating yung press ng Negros.
Slashes up by 4. 3:25 to go in the game. Again, the Dragons wanting to slow things down, wanting to be deliberate on the offense. Gui pass broken up. He gets the ball back. Morano. Two on the shot clock. Morano for 3. Offline. The rebound to Romy De La Rosa.
Well, no form whatsoever of a set play. And the bench of Negros was signaling to Maui, bilisan mo yung laro. And ito mangyayari every time you want to set it up. Sayang yung pagkakataon para sa Negros. So pagkakataon to para sa Pampanga Dragons.
Ayon kay referee John Manyoska, traveling si Romy De La Rosa. Bola babalik sa panig ng Pampanga. Jay Robles is in the game, replacing Junel Menjola.
Miko, dalawang koponan na nasa penalty ngayon. At siguro maaaring isipin itong dalawang teams na kukuha ko ng mga free points sa free throw line. Hahanapin ko lang yung mga foul.
Yan ang gagawin ni Long David, wanting to go inside. Strip job ni Ruben De La Rosa, pero ayon kay referee Manyoska, galing sa labas itong si Ruben. Bong Alvarez still on the floor. Alamin natin ang kondisyon ni Bong from Alex Santos. Alex, go ahead.
Yes, Miko, mukhang matindi itong nangyaring injury kay Bong Alvarez dahil according to our physician dito sa NBA, well, twisted knee ito at mukhang may tear doon sa kanyang meniscus, part of his knee, at mukhang kailangan ito ng pahinga muna at hindi na siguro ito makakabalik ngayon for his team. Miko, Danny, back to you.
Okay, bad news para sa Pampanga. It looks like they've lost Bong Alvarez, maybe not just for this game. The steal by Maui Velar. Velar against Morano. Velar fakes. Velar spins. Velar will pass to nobody. But Og will try to save it. It will go out in favor of Pampanga.
Medyo nanggigil ang Negros sa kanilang pass break. Partner, nanggigil ka rin pero walang mapasahan talaga si Maui Velar.
Mapasahan si Maui Velar.
Pero parang sa akin, yun ang gusto ni Coach John Noel eh. You know, try to attack. Huwag tayo. We have been lulled to sleep. That's the reason why they're back into the ball game. We have to show na gising na tayo ulit.
2:29 to go in the game. Negros up by 4. Ballesteros in the lane. Count the bucket plus the foul. At ito ang nakakatakot kay Strong Ballesteros. Mr. Gulpe Tegulat, he will strike when you least expect it.
And he can strike from the outside, but this time he wanted to go inside, getting that basket plus a foul.
Third foul on Romy De La Rosa. 16 foul on Negros. Ballesteros with a bonus free throw. 14 points para kay Estong Ballesteros. And Negros up by only 1. 83-82. We're about to reach the 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Here's Ruben De La Rosa. He has had a good ball game para sa Negros. De La Rosa to Ferriol. 7 on the shot clock. Ferriol muscling his way through. The spin, the basket.
Oh, he has figured out how to get that basket off the glass. Another steal.
The steal by Ruben, but he missed the layup. Last touch on Negros. Last 2 minutes brought to us by FedEx. We live to deliver slam bang action dito sa mga huling minuto ng ating laban sa pagitan ng Negros Slashers at Pampanga Dragons. 1:54 remaining in the game. 3-point ball game. Negros ahead. And of course, paalala lang po namin, Bob, Butch, Pia, and Ira are standing by to bring you Davao. Vera are standing by to bring you Davao versus Manila right after this ball game. Pressure defense by Negros. Let's see how the Dragons can respond. They're still in the backcourt. Ballesteros is bringing down the ball. Over to Suba. Suba broken up his pass. Here's Ballesteros. Bomb! And a foul called on Ruben De La Rosa.
That's going to be number 5 against Ruben De La Rosa. A lot of excitement here dahil pagkahawak ni Estong Ballesteros, wala na siya iniisip kung hindi protect the hoop, and why not? Ang Negros already in team foul penalty. Isa na lamang, Miko, at saka magiging 2 free throws na yan.
.45 remaining in this ballgame. 3 puntos ang halamangan ng Negros, pero pwede pa yung bawasan ni Ginoong Ballesteros. He is on the line. And the first free throw is good. 15 points so far for the former UST Growling Tiger. Two for two para kay Ballesteros.
And steady hands for Estong Ballesteros.
Pampanga down by only 1. Suba dumidikit ng gusto kay Maui Velar. Velar is double team. Someone is open, but Velar will not lose the ball. Well, will eventually lose the ball. It's with Long David. Being bothered by Carriol. The ball is with Leo Batog. Here's Batog. Strong move. No layup. Ballesteros gets the rebound. And he will be fouled by John Carriol. Now Alex has an update on Junel Menjola, who is also on the floor. Alex, go ahead.
Alam mo, Miko, 2 beses ito tumatayo si Junel Menjola dahil gusto ipasok ni Coach Bonnie Garcia para makadagdag ng opensa nila. Ngayon, nirereklamo niya na lagi nagka-cramps itong kanyang left leg, kaya medyo nagpapahinga ito at tinutulungan pa rin ang kanilang PT. Back to you, Miko.
Mukha ng charity ward itong bench ng Pampanga. Alvarez is down, hindi na siya makakabalik. Mukhang malabo na. Menjola is down. That's why Renoy Suba is forced to play in this crucial stretch of the game for Pampanga. Now, crucial free throws for Estong Ballesteros. Pampanga down by 1. We're tied at 85.
So 3 straight free throws na ito si Estong Ballesteros. Remember, Negros already in the penalty, and whatever they give up would be 2 free throws. Automatic yan para sa Pampanga.
Ballesteros is 9 for 11 from the line. 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining in the game. Dragons up by 1. Paano babawi ang Negros Slashers? Velar looking for instructions from the bench. The steal by Pampanga. The steal by Pampanga.
And what a crucial steal. Now Pampanga would like to set things up.
They will take their
Yes.
time. 12 on the shot clock. Less than a minute on the game clock. Morano with a layup.
And what a drive by Tom Morano again. Negros will be forced to call a timeout. They do not know what hit them.
Like a bolt of lightning na kuryente itong Negros. They now find themselves down by 3 points with 51.9 seconds remaining. We'll be back after this Negros timeout. Welcome back to Bacolod. Crunch time dito sa University of St. Lasal. Negros down by 3. De La Rosa! No! The rebound will go to Ato Morano. Only 35 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Negros down by 3. But Long David will lose the ball.
And a crucial turnover now by Pampanga, sending the ball back to the Negros Slashers. 30.8. We do not know whether Negros may want to hit a 3-point basket or go for the quick 2. But what they'd like to do, Miko, is either get that quick 2 or get a foul just to send him to the free throw line.
Now Negros still has 1 full timeout and 1 30-second timeout remaining. Pampanga has 1 full timeout remaining. 17 on the shot clock. John Carriol gets the 2 points. 21.4 seconds remaining. Pampanga up by 1. Negros will play pressure defense. Hoping to get a steal. They get the steal. Ball is with Batog. Batog to John Carriol. Carriol to Velar. Velar down low. No. Batog down low. Block. Carriol foul.
And what an endgame we're having. Ang gulo ng mga pangyayari dito sa Bacolod.
8.5 ticks remaining on the game clock.
Steals and counter steals, Migo. We're experiencing that here.
Great presence of mind for John Carriol to avoid the traveling ball. But big defensive rebounds by
Yes.
Negros will allow them a chance to hopefully tie and maybe even win the game. Meron tayong timeout. 1-point ball game. Dragons still up by 1. We'll be back.
Timeout tayo ha, timeout ha. Timeout, Junel ha. Timeout tayo ha. Okay lang yan, mag-mimi si Jan, dalawa, walang best rebound ha. No second shot.
Time remaining on the clock, only 8.5 seconds mga kaibigan. And we are going down the wire. 87-88 ang ating score. Negros down by 1, but Ferriols, big John Ferriols, who's having a big game with 26 points, will troop to the line for very crucial free throws. So far, ngayong hapon, he is 4 of 6 from the stripe.
You know, Pampanga had its chance to extend the lead, Miko, pero they were not careful with the basketball.
This to tie. Tabla po tayo at 88. It's only our third deadlock of the game. 8.5 seconds. Second free throw for Ferriols. This one for the lead. Negros up by 1. Pampanga will call this timeout. It's their last full timeout. They still have a 30. Wala na. Pampanga will call their final timeout. And we will hang on with 8.5 seconds remaining. What will the Dragons do? Let's find out.
Sana inbound, dito. Stop, ikaw mag-inbound, stop. Same thing, ginagawa natin. Junel. Ato, Gabi. Go. Dito ka lang. Ha? Maliwanag, galong ha. First catch, Junel. Pag nakita natin open stop, bigay mo na. Ha, pag open. Junel, wala pa, bigay natin kay Ato. Junel, pagkat, punta ka rin sa kabila ha. Bigay kay Ato. Stop, bigay mo rin. Pag may defense, guys. Tama, Gabi. Labas. Stop, bigay mo kay Gabi. Hand to hand, bigay natin kay Stop. Bigay pa rin. Huwag natin bigay din ha. Ha? Maliwanag ha. Again, stop. Junel, Ato. Gabi. Go. Okay. First move, Junel. If it's 3, bigay natin yung bola. Wake 2, hard sa basket ha. Basket siya. Pag walang pasa, pumunta ka ron. Bigay kay Ato. Listen. Ato, pass. Walang pasa, tuloy. Bigay kay Gabi. Hand to hand kay Stop.
Right.
8.5 seconds, Pampanga. Their last chance to try and win the game. They're down by 1, 89-88. And now masusubukan ang depensa ng Negros.
You know, in situations like these, the coach, like Juan Garcia, would have to think about two things. One is the inbound, and the other one is the execution of the play in the last 8 seconds. Tingnan natin ang mangyari dito.
Oh, they left Menjola. That pass to the mid. A great play for Pampanga. What a play for Pampanga. Catching the Negros Slashers flat-footed. Great pass from Menjola along the vid. And now Pampanga up by 1, 90-89. 4.9 seconds to go. Negros will call their last timeout of the game. It's a 30-second timeout. And Menjola falls after giving that nice pass. Let's now look at our Milo best play.
This best play is brought to you by Milo, the official energy drink.
Yung puntos niya meron siyang 7 points pero tahimik.
The slam by Egay Ignacio. Hindi nagkaintindihan si Val Domingo at si Estong Ballesteros. Okay, let's go back to live action. Only 4.9 seconds remaining on the clock. Negros with the ball. They've just called their final timeout. So quick sequence of events, turning things around.
Well, it's going to be a backcourt inbound for the Negros Slashers. 4.9 seconds to go. Tingnan natin kung ano
Still a lot of time. Here's Velar. They're down by 1. 2 seconds to go. Velar will have to launch it. Velar! It goes in, but no! Basket will not count. Basket will not count. A According to referee John Manyoska, he says basket will not count. According to referee Manyoska, the basket will not count. Welar trying to beat the clock, going the distance, flipping it home off the glass.
They're beginning to throw some things right now.
Yes, because of course the fans feel that it should have been counted. An amazing shot from Maui Welar, but according to referee John Manyoska, it did not go in time. So we shall end this ball game with a score on the board reading 90-89. Pampanga scoring a 1-point win over the Negros Slashers. Our best player of the game is Tong Ballesteros, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, and or rather 2 steals and 3 assists.
Well, grabe yung pangyayari dito. At, Pampanga had a chance to win. They were down by 20 points. So, pinakita nila, slowly through team effort, makakabalik sila. They go on to win this ball game. It was a well-executed last few seconds play for the Pampanga Dragons. They executed well. The basket will not count according to the referees. And, Negros loses this ball game. They led by as much as 20. They gave the chance to Pampanga. Pampanga just took it, Nico.
Once again, the final score from Bacolod. Dragons winning over the Slashers 90-89. That will do it for us. For Alex Santos and Bobby Yan, Dino Francisco, I'm Nico Alili saying goodbye from Bacolod. And now join Bob, Butch, Pia, and Ira as Davao meets Manila dyan po sa San Andres.